Right, morning. So this is our second assembly on Black Lives Matter, but I make no apologies for that. We've got lots to do here, so it's important to keep that focused. Also, it's important because we've got this fantastic display up in the entrance to the school. So I'm going to zoom through who we've got on here and then tell you a couple of things that we're doing as a school. So obviously you've got the great campaigner for free school meals, Marcus Rashford there. Apparently he occasionally plays football for Manchester United as well. You've got one of the great cultural voices of the 20th century, Maya Angelou there. You've got there a fantastic poet talking about that kind of experience of Black Britain. George the poet, brilliant. And you've got Lizzo here, fantastic, again, kind of force of nature, great performer. You've got Janelle Monáe here, down here again, actor, performer, rapper, singer, fantastic. Then we're coming across here, we've got somebody I've met, you know, not name dropping at all, but Carla, you know, performer, writer, historian, activist, fantastic. You've got the person here that kind of stumped most people, I'd say, is Elizabeth Catlett, specifically chosen by the art department, a great printmaker and artist. Over here, great hero for any West Midlanders like myself, Benjamin Zephaniah, again, great poet and writer. The Shadow Justice Secretary at the moment, David Lammy, of course. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie here, again, another fantastic writer across the whole range of things. And I've also seen her interview Michelle Obama as well, so just a little name drop in here. And of course we end up here with possibly the most famous sports person on the planet in Serena Williams, and thinking about all the things that she's achieved. So we've got this up here because we wanted to have like an incredibly kind of positive set of people, but we could have had hundreds of people up here. You know, we could have really filled this, you know, the whole front of the school with these images. And we've been reflecting a lot, and I've been reflecting a lot about what as a school we do going forward. So I've written to your parents today, and I've actually written to the staff, just kind of saying what our initial thoughts are of making sure that, you know, the movement around Black Lives Matter doesn't stop when the hashtag runs out, okay, that we have this as a sustainable change. Do I think that we've made mistakes in the school? Of course I do, because we've all made mistakes. Do I think we've done some things well? I also think that as well, but we can do lots of things better. So what I'm committing to for you students from September is that we really focus on making sure that your voice is heard. So we're going to set up some focus groups to ensure that your thoughts are heard on Black Lives Matter, about what your voice is in the school, and ensuring that there is absolute equality in the school, and that we're looking at anything that you may perceive as not being equal. We're obviously going to look at things like academic achievement and how sanctions and punishments are handed out there, and what we can do differently there to make that a more equal and level playing field. We're also, of course, going to be looking at the curriculum to make sure that that curriculum fully reflects the society that we live in and people's experiences of the past, the present and the future. So there are a couple of things that we're going to be doing, kind of looking at the curriculum, but making sure we talk to you as students, and of course your families and the staff, about making sure that you feel that your experience is listened to, reflected in our school community. So that's what we're going to do in the next few weeks. Will we make some mistakes along the way? I'm sure we will. Will we get it right? I'm determined to. You know, I kind of did a project around Black achievement about 16 years ago. It was called Aiming High, and it was really good, and we were going to solve it all. We were going to make sure that all students were achieving exactly the same rate. Okay, that was 16 years ago. What I don't want to be doing is in 16 years having the same conversation. So we're going to get some groups together, write a proper action plan, which I'll share with students as well as parents and staff, and look at what you're being taught to make sure that we're not doing this in 16 years, and that in 16 years possibly you would be the faces on these walls rather than these people here. Okay, so have a great couple of weeks or so as we're approaching the summer term. Keep working, keep looking at these assemblies hopefully, and see you soon.